Hello everyone and welcome to this healing color card reading. These readings are timeless, so whenever you come across one of them, maybe it's time for you to receive some specific inspiration, advice or message from your higher self, your spirit guides or passed on loved ones. Just go with wherever this may lead you. Use your intuition and remember also to just go with the numbers and the text on the cards. Just go with wherever that may lead you to, because that could be a special message just for you as well. So let's give the card deck a shuffle and see what color is coming out for us. Okay, we have 3 cards coming out here, so let's begin by reading the first one. Card number 9, Cherry, live an extraordinary life. Okay, so that's really quite an opening. Now the next card to come out is this card, Brown, card number 12, establish boundaries. And let's have a look at the last card, Emerald, card number 30, calm your mind, body and soul. Okay, so we will just put the last card over here so that you can see the colors. So of course, with this Cherry card, things are becoming juicy for you right now. If you've been looking for some kind of confirmation that you're on the right path, that things will start to loosen up for you. Maybe you've been in a firm kind of grip, maybe at your workplace or in some specific relationships, or maybe it's a hobby where you are looking for opening your own business or whatever it may be. You are definitely coming into juicy times, okay? Because this Cherry card is just this deep red color that is a reference to our root chakra. So there is something here where you need to figure out how safe you feel, because when we're talking about our roots, it is something that is important for us. It is something that has been linked with our past and our childhood. How was that for you? Did you feel at home there? Did you feel safe? There is something in here that is telling me that that is the same feeling that you have with you, maybe in your work, through your work, or in some particular relationship. Okay, there is something here where you have to have a deeper look into your roots and how safe you have felt with the people or the situations, the places that you have been regarding as safe spaces for you. Okay, how safe were they? So right now, number 9 is telling me also that this is at the end of something. So it could have been a longer journey for you, perhaps your entire life up until now, or it could have been that it's been a journey from since you were 10 or 12 or something like that, however it resonates. But right now it's time for you to step into more juicy times, okay? So there are some kind of closure coming up on this after a longer journey. Of course, it can also just have been a few months, a few weeks where you really have had a hard time, where you have really not been able to recognize your life anymore. It's like, what is going on? So really, however it resonates, but you are coming into living an extraordinary life. You will now see opportunities coming your way, okay? And now with the brown color down here, card number 12, and establishing boundaries. This always leads me back to the astrology and the 12th house, because that is where we find Piscean energy, water energy. Things are flowing and we have a hard time to really put up our boundaries, okay? To say no, now it's enough, because in Pisces, we are endlessly loving and forgiving, okay? So much that we see things through very paradise colored glasses, okay? So that is when we need to have a reality check, that is to wake up a little bit and not see everything as if it was just some kind of, you know, illusion or something. We really need to wake up, and that is why this card is always reminding me of that. And maybe you want to have a look in your natal chart on Piscean energy. The opposite house of Pisces would be Virgo, and that is actually a reference back to the earth. So here you really have got to say, you know what, I have planted some seeds here. My life is beginning to grow, okay, and expand and blossom. And we can see how this herb is in the one side of the picture. So this is really, you can come here, but no further, because this is mine, okay? And I have just planted something beautiful. I have been spending a lot of time to really nurture this plant, and now it's finally growing for me. It's blossoming. I'm expanding whatever it is that you need to expand on in your life. So remember that also sometimes you need to say no and say, you know what? Yeah, put your foot down, okay? Keep your feet on the ground. Look at things from a different perspective and say, you know what, do I need to participate in that? What would my response be to that person's actions, and so on? And just say no, or give your opinion on things from your point of view. That's important. Don't start to chase other people of what they may think or do. Just make sure that you know how you want to respond to their actions, to what they're saying, to their opinions, okay? So it's really time for you to put your foot down is what I'm getting all the time here. So with the last card coming in here, card number 30, and I feel for some of you that you are actually going on 30, okay? So maybe that resonates for some of you. But Emerald is about our heart chakra. Of course, with the brown color, we are also in the root chakra, okay? So these two colors have got, is playing an enormous role for your past, or how you were brought up, or what kind of an education you took when you were younger perhaps, or the education that you are in now. It's got something to do with that, about going back and the choices that we made when we were younger. So now you really have a chance to change that, and also to take with you all the experiences you've had, even though you felt that, why did I spend my time on doing this and that, and why did I educate myself in this or that, you know, why did I kind of waste my time? You did not waste your time, okay? Every experience is an important experience that you will always find that you can use later in life. So that is really time now for you to have a look at that and say, it was not wasted. I know what I'm gonna do now, and really go for it, okay? With the emerald here, we are in our heart chakra with this greenish color, and also here we have reference to water. So we have this. It's time now to water your plant, is what I'm getting here. It's time to water your plant, okay? And just, get grounded and calm your mind, body, and soul by tuning into your heart chakra. Really make sure you know how you feel before you put your foot down, okay? But you do it with your heart. So when you're telling someone no, they will know that it comes from your heart, and that they are taking you seriously, because they can feel that it comes from your heart, and they will respect you for that, okay? So just say things in a calm way, and don't explain anything. Just say, this is how I feel, because that's how I feel, okay? And also, maybe you want to take action on that, even though in these colors it's more like maybe not so action-oriented behavior that you're looking for right now. It's more like going with the heart, really tuning to how you feel about things, and you will find that when you do that, you will start to attract something that is more juicy, okay? That is spicing up your life, because now it's time, okay? And you really need to learn how to say no. I know that maybe for some of you out there, it's something brand new, but really when you have learned that, and you taught yourself to do that, you will find that there is so much more space for you to put new plans, okay, to make new things grow. So just go with whatever's in your heart, and know that you also, with the water here, a reference back to that we always hold wisdom and information within us, because we consist of almost 80% of water. So we have the wisdom within, okay? So listen to your heart, and you will automatically be aligned with what's going on, aligned with cosmic energies, okay? And perhaps taking you back to something you start to remember, because also here, back to Piscean energy, but also Cancer and Scorpio energies, it's about the past, it's about remembering things. Okay, so maybe also something artistic, if you do that, would also be a reference back to the water element signs. And in particular Cancer, where we have the moon, it is about our roots, okay? So back to the red and the brown color again. So maybe you want to check out your natal chart, where you have Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces in which houses, so that you know in which area this is going to show up for you. So let's pull an advice card, and I'm using this deck, Divine Directions, to see if there's some specific guidance here of how to take these colors in. So really tune into red, brown and emerald. It's a cherry red, it's an emerald green. Okay, we have a lot going on here. So, and the last card actually just jumped out here. Okay, so the first card is this card, Create. Unlock your creative side with dance, music, art or writing. Express yourself. Exactly, back to the water element signs, okay? Now the next three cards are coming out together, so let's have a look at the first one. Okay, the first one is saying career, so it is about your job here. It's time to add extra energy to your career area. Maybe try something new. Yes, spice it up. Get juicy. Trust in your intuition, in what you are feeling, sensing, seeing or experiencing. Exactly, back to the water once again, where we also hold our feelings. And the last card is friends. Spend more time with your friends. Share your thoughts with someone who understands you. Exactly. Establishing roots, okay? Establishing, boundaries and roots. I meant to say boundaries. Okay, funny, I said roots. But it's about when you know where you come from, okay, and you have a look back in your past and you remember how it made you feel, you can find the answers of how to maybe not push out, but to stay your, to establish your boundaries, to show people, well, this is how far you can go with me, or this is how far I can go with you, okay? And then that's just it. And if we don't have anything in common, then it's just not for me. So find like-minded people here, okay, as well. So also friends. I know you can't see them right now, but I'll just put them down here, maybe up here. Okay, so it is about your career. It is about trusting, okay, and also with the earth element that we have here. It could also be a reference back to Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, because that would also be the earth element signs, okay? So just trust, and also trust now that you will meet the right friends, okay? That you will meet like-minded people and you will feel like you've known them forever, okay? So just trust it, and trust what you're seeing and sensing. And when you say no, you will know that it's from your heart, and then it's authentic, okay? And people will respect that. And that is how you actually establish your boundaries. It's not always about yelling at people and saying, you know what, you're stepping on my toes and you're always saying things I don't like to hear, or you're always so rude. It's not about that. It's really just take a step back and tap into your own energy, your own wisdom, the information you have within you and your feelings, okay? And the last advice card to come out is Affirm. Create your own affirmations. Think of words or phrases that inspire you and write them down. And I can tell you that from personal experience, that really works. Okay, that truly works. So start to write down if you want to Also create now. You need to create, okay? So write something down, because you are having some juicy opportunities coming your way right now, and you really want to prepare for them. And maybe you have already seen some small signs that they're on their way. Maybe for some of you, you're already there and you're just looking for some kind of confirmation. Well, this is it, okay? Then you will be on the right way, on the right path. But for the most part of you, I think that you need to start preparing for what's coming your way, okay? Whether or not you have seen small signs of it, just keep believing, keep trusting, and maybe turn your head in a new direction, perhaps, as I mentioned before, with the education or a way you have been living your life. Maybe it's time to change now, because you are wrapping things up with number 9, okay? So this was what I had for you in this healing color card reading. I hope you've been inspired to dive deeper. I'm wishing you all the best out there. Take great care of yourselves, and remember to start to get juicy. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and bye for now.